Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Throwing off play action. Fires quickly to the left. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. A short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And there's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First and goal for the offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab behind the line. It's Armstrong. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Nice grab. It's Coleman. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's got the first and still going.
Really nice job on the execution here by this quarterback to be able to pick the first down up on the option play. You know, Auburn, Chris, over the years, they've had some great throwing quarterbacks, but really the dual threat guy, I think, is the thing that stands out and can hurt a defense.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Sure hands. It's Coleman. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the completion made. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Heading for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. To punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, a lot of times as a play call, when you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. What a grab by the junior.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great wins over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quickly caught in the right flat. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half. Conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play. Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense is going to go for the first and 10. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll run it from the gun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. Breaks free. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. QB keeper all the way. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Man, the defense catches a break here, Chris. That in-breaking route is wide open. Quarterback makes a really nice throw. The receiver just dropped the football and misses out on a big gain.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. It's a sack. Auburn in the lead as you break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They take a timeout while they check it out. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On first down, it's play action. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Howard. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And here's the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Arnold. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Losing his legs. It's Cobb. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's running out of time here. He'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. And he takes it around the 20. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Auburn. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Run it out of the shotgun. Great breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
The extra point is good. It's down now 14, 24-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on 1st down. Big throw to the left. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, when the dust settles and the game's over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
That one play has flipped field position. A first down to the opponent's 44. With the catch, it's Simmons. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's the 2-minute timeout, and we've got a blowout developing here. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Aggies will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Now they get set now to try the PAT. I'm going to convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. That's caught. It's Coleman. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Auburn. No chance to catch him there.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He fires it down the middle. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end. for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Back to pass. It's Arnold. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Delayed handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Toss play to the outside. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Nah, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Armstrong. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Tuttle. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Direct snap to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Behind the line, it's Howard. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. Defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. A short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left side. It's a bullet, but incomplete. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught in the flat by the running back. Pass complete. It's second down now. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Breaks into the clear. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. He flips it to the back across the middle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Receivers are bunched together. Handoff running right. He's past the marker and still going.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd and long, backed up to the 8-yard line. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake, looking to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Back to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught for the completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Aggies. Great catch and run for 6.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Two-point conversion attempt coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll get into the end zone. The 2-point try draws them within 8 points, a 1-score game. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Offense getting set. It's second down. QB decides to keep it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Ball handed off. Makes an open space. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Leaning on the run game here. Now tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Arnold. Pulls it in, it's Coleman. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late or potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They'll run it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Armstrong. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Grinding away on the ground. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 and a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And it's a kneel down.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.